Hi tribe! So today I'm going to interview Ruhaan.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about sustainability, and we're also going to talk about the environment and some parts of sometimes.
What do we do? How do we?
What do we do?
So I came up with the idea that why not to interview Ruhaan. Ruhaan is my son. He is 7-year-old and he is in year 2
Yeah.
in the school. And I'm going to interview Ruhaan and he's going to tell us what does he do for environment. Yeah?
So when the night rises, the water comes higher, the tide comes higher, and then like turtles, for example, sometimes they eat big plastic parts, and sometimes they choke.
Correct.
Then they sometimes die.
That's the reason we don't use plastic at all. We don't use plastic straws, we don't use plastic bottles, and for your birthday we don't even use balloons, right?
Yeah.
Because balloons might fly off. We are living in Dubai, very close to beach.
And also the if the plastic balloons fly off, maybe birds will pop it, and then there's little particles, then they will eat it.
I know,
Sometimes.
exactly. So that is one thing we do, right?
Yeah.
Then tell me, at home, what do you do? Talk to our tribe over there. So what do you do? One of the things we do is whatever, we don't basically use much of paper at home.
Yeah.
But whatever the office work mama and daddy do, we give Ruhaan all our office papers,
And
which
then
are blank on one side.
blank on one side, and then I drawn this. It looks
And Ruhaan
3D.
use for his school work, he uses all the paper. So even if he's doing a bit of maths here, I can see, and then he used to draw Beethoven.
Yeah.
That is for school work.
And over here, it was just for what we were
It was some logo
work.
or
There
some
was a logo,
yeah.
WW.
No need to tell that. So basically,
That's
we chopped off the logo.
We chopped off
And
the logo.
Ruhaan used, on one side it's maths,
Yeah.
on the other side it's.
Drawings.
But why did we use both sides of the paper? Can you tell me?
We use both sides of the paper, so we can't waste paper.
Yeah, we don't want to waste
We
paper.
don't want to waste paper.
Where the paper comes from?
The paper comes from the wild trees, and trees give us oxygen in the wild. So if everybody keeps wasting the paper, then the trees will all be cut down, and we won't have trees to breathe.
I know, who
And
will give
then-
us oxygen?
Or maybe the animals might die from loss of oxygen, and
Oh, yeah.
we would die too.
That's true. So basically it's a cardboard. We used it somewhere to make a sign, and then this was getting wasted. So before recycling, we might recycle it in the end. But what Ruhaan did?
Was to make this and radioactive sign
For his play.
for my play, but it's not really radioactive thing.
Then this is another cardboard which we are reusing at home. So it is basically a packaging for Ruhaan's scooter.
It is a two-wheel scooter,
Exactly.
and it also has green lighting wheels.
I know. So we decided, instead of throwing this cardboard
Instead of
box,
throwing, we could use it for a toy
stand for Ruhaan's guns.
or also for my rackets and baskets.
Yeah, the bats, cricket bat,
Bats,
and the
And I
badminton rackets.
and we also reused a chair box, a big chair box, and then I made that chair box into a tank. Then I made
Then you
that
were bored of playing as
board
the
of
tank.
playing because all of that thing at the back, it always rolls down and I couldn't get inside.
Yeah.
So I remade it into a arcade.
Arcade.
And then,
Yeah.
And then next time I would also remake it.
Okay, so you don't still want to get rid of that
Yeah.
cardboard box.
Because that is very useful.
I know, you want
So
to make
very
something else
useful.
out of it.
Yeah.
But let's say if we want to throw that cardboard box, how do we throw it?
If we throw it, maybe put it in a recycling box.
Every time
And then
we don't throw things.
We don't throw
We
in
recycle.
garbage.
Yeah.
So we recycle. Like we have a compost in our balcony, and we also have a recycling box we made.
Yeah. And then from there we'll empty the recyclables, and we'll
then
go
we
to the
put it into a
recycling station. Yeah. How do you take part in recycling every day at home?
So when we have cans, I love to crush them into flat because that's a very fun activity.
Yeah.
So I crush them every time I put them recycling.
In our recycling storage. Yeah. So that's one of the activity you like to do.
Yeah.
Then what do you do if we have plastic bottle? Mostly you try to use them for your play, isn't it?
So these two plastic bottles I use for my exercise.
Yes.
And I also use it for like doing this.
That is
and-
one of your exercise
And
activities.
sometimes in school we need to use bottles full of water.
Full of water.
Because
so you use this.
because it has to be heavy.
Heavy. Basically, you take part in the recycling because whatever the crushing part of waste to reduce the size, the cans or bottle, Ruhaan loves to do that.
Yeah.
This is how he does it.
I just stamp like that.
Yeah. One of the very enthusiastic family member when it comes to cleanups. Yeah. This is how Ruhaan takes part in the sustainable lifestyle.
And also about the plants. I help my mom in spraying all the plants indoors and outdoor. I love to do that because it's like a game of shooting. Like because spray in my game would be a helpful resource, and then bad guys would come to me, and then I just spray them.
So yeah, Ruhaan doesn't like to water the plants much with the watering can.
I gamify them.
But
I like gamify.
gamifying.
Like,
Okay.
I gamify the cleanup,
Oh.
and I also gamify the watering. So
Yeah.
that's a very good thing.
That's a very good thing.
And
Correct.
I also gamify crushing because maybe I'm the crusher machine. then
Like
if I-
Wally.
Yeah. And then if I miss the one bottle to crush, I restart the
whole
game,
process.
the whole
Okay.
process, and then crush.
Right. That's very good. So what this is how what is the last thing you would like to say to our tribe,
So
especially other kids in our tribe?
So I would love I love talking about this I love talking about this sustainability, and I would love to come to another interview.
Another interview.
So
Okay.
because if we do anything more sustainability, then we could talk about that.
Sure.
Please follow our
Follow us on
follow
social
us
media.
on social media
At
Sustainability Tribe, also on Facebook and YouTube
Instagram.
and YouTube. And please read my mom's blog, www.sustainabilitytribe.com.
Yes.
Not dot.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.